although they are not through to the finals, but they're still gunning for a podium finish. But I wanted to mention early on how Zus has really shown a different side of them in the On Tour, the conference or the preseason conference. So we want to think more of that and what they are going to bring in today's game because they want to improve that 0-4 standing.
That is correct.
Yes.
Zus Coffee actually came in as last-minute substitutes for
that's
Kurashige
right.
Blaze, and throughout the invitationals, we saw different players step up kasi wala din yung ibang starters nila. Waylin Estoque was great in their game against PLDT. She had a team high of 15 points and 11 digs with Chini Arroyo out of the starting unit. She was able to occupy that space and really help her team. Although they are still looking for their first win, I know that she will be heavily relied on in today's game.
Double, and that's one of the good things that came out of Coach Jerry deciding to rest many of the players until today because we're seeing a lot of them on the court. But Waylin Estoque was able to surprise herself even. That's what I understand happened, Jana, when you had a chat with her.
Yes, Chikia. We told me herself that she is surprised about her performance and she's using the invitationals to see what she really can improve and show. And she was telling me in her Bisaya language that naghan pa siya igawas. And I just had to say it that way because those are the emotions coming out of inside of her. And that meant marami pa siyang ilabas in this tournament. And she's been getting some good words from the coaches all conference long. So today she's going to be pushing herself and see where she can improve. Well, additionally, I also spoke with Kate Santiago, who's been one of the leaders of the offense here in the Invitational Conference. And she's been chiming in, saying that she's really seen a much larger role and had so much of these learnings. Well, I think Kate is going to be here to tell us a little more something about the journey of Zus Coffee here in the Invitational.
Na-learn namin, it's like mag-step up lang talaga. Kasi although alam naman namin na wala yung core, so usually ginagawa naman talaga namin sa training yung kung ano yung second six na inaano namin. So yun lang talaga, apply lang talaga. Kasi wala namang mawawala. Feeling ko naman, pinag-usapan namin yung gelling namin sa loob. Kasi usually nawawala pag nadedehado na. So parang yun lang kailangan namin i-work and yung teamwork. Also, yung communication namin sa bawat isa.
Well, of course, all of that comes with time too, as I'm sure Kate Santiago is discovering herself. And that is why their opponents, that is what they have really. It's just a time together that has proven that this gelling, this chemistry, really, when you've been together this long, talaga nandun na yun. But Neil and Jana, kanina ko pa pinag-uusapan yung performance ng Zus in the On Tour, which is leading up to the Invitational. Kasi tinalo nila ang Creamline noon. And that's something that we have to remember coming into this game today. And Pangs Panaga has to remember that despite their really great performance in the last game.
That is correct. In that game against Kobe Shinwa, Pangs Panaga scored 20 points with a 54% efficiency clip. Creamline really had a hard time penetrating the defense of Kobe Shinwa, but it was her who stepped up, and even the Japanese told us na kay Pangs Panaga sila pinaka-nahirapan. And she will be bringing that same firepower today. But if Creamline, again, wants to avoid complications in the team standings, they really have to treat this as a very important game.
Yep, and we're looking forward to seeing how she will perform again, if she can bring the same kind of numbers. And so we'll be watching out for Pangs Panaga. Jana, you were able to also go into the dugout of Creamline and chat with the team and the coach as well.
Yes, of course. I spoke with Coach Sherwin about Creamline's performance recently, and we talked about the losses. But you know what Coach Sherwin told me, Chiki and Neil?
What? Ano yan?
He said, madali mag-move on ang Creamline. Madali mag-move on? Well, he added that he's really proud of these performances either way because even that 5-set performance against Kobe Shinwa was already a big deal. He knows that his team is still competitive and is still motivated, and that's what really matters, especially that they still have their eyes set on a bronze medal finish. So why don't we get a little help from Aliyah Torres, who is here to share with us how the team's performance in the Invitational has been like so far.
Definitely, it was a tough loss to Kobe last game, but I think we still took a lot of positives from it, even if we did lose. They were a really good team, so definitely just trying to think positively and see where we can learn from that last game and focus on the next game coming up. As a team, I think we're trying to focus on every point, every game, so definitely just trying to focus today for our game, and then when the bronze medal games come, we'll focus then. So just trying to take it day by day, game by game. Message to the Creamline fans, thank you so much for the support. I hope you guys come watch our games. Thank you for all the love.
Perfectly said. I think Aliyah and Kate gave us an idea of how both sides are looking to end the last day of the preliminaries here in the Invitational. And well, for you, our Pilipinas Live viewers here tonight, we have a question running right below your streams, and we are asking which team's attacks will prove too sweet. Will it be the Zus Thunderbelles or the Creamline Cool Smashers? I love that, Shigenia. Sweet treat on a Friday night.
Ano, mapalamig or mapainit. That's right. We will see. And you know, just listening to Aliyah Torres, she is quick to imbibe the culture of Creamline. Parang ang makinig ka sa kanya, madali nga mag-move on, no?
That's just a sign of maturity. Marami tayong kilalang matagal mag-move on, but for Creamline, mabilis sila mag-move on.
We will see. We will see tonight.
All right, mabilis na tayo mag-move on. It's gonna be a quick break. We promise you when we come back is the start of the action between Creamline and Zus here in the last day of the Preliminaries Invitational Conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City. This is match number 15 of the 2025 PVL Invitational Conference. The last match of the preliminary round features the Zus Thunderbelles and their opponents, the Creamline Cool Smashers. And now introducing the two national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Jover Educado. Second referee, Erlindo Eusebio. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Zus Thunderbelles. Setter number 8, team captain Clo Montañedo. Opposite hitter number 4, Kate Santiago. Outside spiker number 11, Willie Nestoque. Middle blocker number 15, AC Minor. Outside spiker number 17, Viola Cepalios. And middle blocker number 19, Riza Nogales. Starting libero is number 16, Alyssa Eroa. Head coach for Zus Coffee is Cherry Yee. And now the starters for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Outside spiker number 2, team captain Alyssa Valdez. Setter number 1, Kyle Negrito. Middle blocker number 5, Sheena Turing. Another middle blocker number 6, Pangs Panaga. Opposite hitter number 7, Michelle Gumabao. And outside spiker number 23, Gemma Galanza. Starting libero number 11, Kyla Atienza. Head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Meneses. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the versus Creamline. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
The Zus starters on your screens. They're back. A lot of you wondering where the usual starting unit was in the last few games. Well, they decided to show up against Creamline. They wanted to relive maybe their best memories from the last series, the on-tour series, going up against these girls, the Cool Smashers, with the usual starting unit. And let's see if Zus will be able to pull another upset. That's what it's going to be if they are able to beat Creamline again.
There are still a couple of names na wala sa Zus Coffee. Jovelyn Gonzaga, Thea Gagate is not in uniform, so they won't be seeing action today. But some of the usual starters are there. Chine Arroyo is on the bench. The veteran Chai Troncoso is also prepared to play. But for now, I think Coach Jerry is just really using their last game as an opportunity to try different rotations for their squad looking ahead.
Definitely going to be a learning opportunity for Zus. For Creamline, how do you think they're coming into this game, Neil?
Well, I think for Creamline, I know it's something new to them na hindi nakakapasok sa finals, hindi sila sanay. But then again, as Jana Ejido mentioned a while ago, they're quick to move on. And that's a very good sign as a team because hindi ka naman lagi talagang nasa ibabaw.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are other teams who play better. And that's all part of volleyball. Sabi nga nila, bilog ang bola. And we welcome that as well. So for Creamline, they will also take this as extra motivation to play better in the succeeding conferences of the PVL.
And they will always find a way to challenge themselves as we take a look at this first long rally. And that ends with Galanza.
This is the start that they want to see. It's a 3-point blitz for the Cool Smashers.
And talking about the motivation for Creamline, they just want to just continue with their podium finishes, 18 in a row. This is going to be the 19th. If they're able to get the bronze, they will be going up against Cherry Tigo. That was settled in the game before this.
Kobe Shinwa won. the previous game. They were able to pull that reverse sweep against Cherry Tigo.
That was so exciting. I wonder if Creamline wanted an opportunity to get back Kobe Shinwa kasi doon nila nakuha yung kaisa-isa nilang talo so far dito sa Invitationals. And you look at Creamline, and that's also something that they want to avenge. Another source of motivation for them, just to do better than the last game.
That's 2 solid points already for Gemma Galanza. Start off the first frame.
Ceballos with a push. Broken play here. Gumabaw. And that is called outside, untouched. And let's bring in Jana Ejido for an early report.
With the Zus Thunderbelles officially out of contention for the podium spot here at the PVL Invitational, Kate Santiago let me know that the team is playing with no pressure today, and in her words, playing on their own. Particularly today, where they're going up against Creamline, who's had some fun history with Zus Coffee, which is exactly what you brought up on top of the broadcast, Chiki and Neil. And for Kate, these are games that she will never forget. Lami dulaon ng Creamline, she says in Bisaya, which means masaya sila kalaro, because everyone's a leader and maturity is through the roof. But Kate also let me know that she'll be getting some help from some vets on the Zus side, which only proves that this is going to be one exciting matchup tonight, Chiki and Neil. Well, first, let's check out this challenge.
Early challenge. And you're right, Jana. This is exciting, I think, particularly for the young players of Zus, because when they know that this team, arguably the most successful team in the history of the PVL, comes into this game with so much respect for them, kasi nga natalo na nila, di ba? Let's take a look at the challenge here. Oh, there's the contact with the net from the Zus side.
There was a net fault. There was no block touch, but the blocker of Zus Coffee scraped the tip of the net, so that will be an unsuccessful challenge for Coach Jerry Yee.
Gemma Galanza nagkakape na doon sa service line. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Another chance here for Zus to regroup. Mondoñedo giving it to Minor, and that was a good choice for our setter.
AC Minor also had an impressive first conference with Zus Coffee, one of the top picks in the PVL draft.
Good exchanges. Ceballos this time, picked up by Galanza. That one for Valdez, she sends it over. One more chance here for Zus to regroup. Back row attack. Good D by Negrito. Minor again with a running attack. That one sails out.
That was in, says
it's
the
in.
lines judge. So the point will go to Zus Coffee. One of the biggest advantages also of having AC Minor as a middle blocker. In terms of attack variation, ang daming pwedeng gawin ni Clo Mondoñedo.
That was great stuff from AC Minor. Oh, that one is called inside as well. Down the line, just hitting the corner pocket.
Liza Iroa thought that it was outside. The hit was definitely above her shoulder. But that ball found the corner pocket open.
Talked about Pangs Panaga at the top of the coverage with 20 big points in that last game. Estoque there trying to save the ball. One more chance here for Creamline. Balik pa rin sa Cool Smashers. Ooh! Smart move by Clo. Brave move, I'd say.
Campfire defense from the Cool Smashers.
This is a good sign for Zus that the rallies extend the way they do, and we've got two smart setters on the court here. Talking about Clo Mondoñedo, of course, and Kyle Negrito. Ooh, unchallenged. And lumapag ang bola for Liza Valdez's first point today.
She was the one who got that first pass, but she was also the one who got that point for Creamline.
That spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan, right between the hands of the two blockers. Estoque will go up. Negrito looking for Valdez again. Outside, was there a touch?
There was no touch.
No touch.
There was also no wrist action in that last hit of Eliza Valdez. The ball was definitely flat.
Just a 2-point deficit for Zus. Valdez again gets another chance, but blocked by Riza Nogales. Solid. That's her first point on the offensive block.
Well, Negrito had no other option. And Riza Nogales acknowledged that. That's why binantay na agad niya si Eliza Valdez sa side na yun.
Oh! And that one came much too quick for Zus. Sheena Toring there with a bullet. Creamline up by 2 in our first technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Araneta Coliseum, that last point was a gunner, big one from Sheena Toring. And you are watching Creamline going up against Zus for the penultimate day of competition here in the Invitational. Short and sweet, this tournament. Like we mentioned, no, Neil, 4 na game days tayo this week coming into the finals, which will happen on Sunday. Estoque will get a chance to score, and she does. That's her first point. Talked about Huewe Estoque at the top of our coverage also for that stellar performance that she put out in that last game they played.
Against PLDT, she had 15 points and 11 excellent digs. Sheena Toring will score her second point. Sheena Toring is such an important piece in the Creamline rotation because pag nasa harapan siya, ang katabi niya si Eliza Valdez. And if they want Eliza's efficiency na tumaas, she really needs to get the commitment of the middle blockers of Zus Coffee. So ngayon, tinatry i-establish ni Kyle Negrito yung presence ni Sheena Toring para kahit papano, ma-free up yung wing spikers, hindi mahabol ng tall blockers ng Zus Coffee.
She's enough of a threat that they will really babantayan nila siya. You know, the things that we've been talking about as far as Creamline is concerned, all of the injuries, not seeing PVL on the court is actually a chance for Sheena Toring to show what she has to offer. So, good things coming out of parang sa mga silver linings, kumbaga.
So, reaching beyond the net. Challenge from Zus Coffee.
Second challenge already. And we are not even halfway through this first set. Many of you missing the Zus Coffee stars. They're not playing in the Invitational. You also did mention, is that reaching beyond? And,
Not. So we will be replaying that point.
Okay, we hear a whistle. So I think it is supposed to be... That's right, it's supposed to be Creamline with a serve because it was successful. Nogales, picked up by Valdez. Nakaganti. And quick action there. Fortunately for Pangs, that went outside. And look at Zus Coffee evening things out.
Kate Santiago's hit had enough power to get it off the hands of Pangs Panaga, and they tie things up at 9.
Pero nakita mo yung puto nila. Talagang gantihan sila ni Riza Nogales, who got her on that offensive block earlier on. Action is just picking up the pace here is being dictated by Creamline. They like it fast.
That's correct. That was Pangs Panaga of that be-quick play. 20 points against Kobe Shinwa. So if merong Wewe Estoque sa Zus Coffee, meron din Pangs Panaga for Creamline.
Kate Santiago, the rebound there. Creamline will get another chance here. Gumabaw, picked up by Mondoñedo. Kate, one more time. Good defense from Creamline as usual. That's also a nice stop from Zus. You like the rallies. Oh, it's a quick play. Stick for that on the quicks.
The middles of Zus have been effective, I would say. AC Minor and Risa Nogales getting their points off those A-quick and running plays.
Risa Nogales was really a prize player for UE. We knew that it was not just the height. She had a lot of skill. She has a lot of skill. And we're able to see that here with Zus. And now it's AC Minor in the front. And Zus Coffee again scoring off the block.
We're seeing steady defense actually from Zus Coffee from the floor to the net. That is their second unofficial kill block based on my count.
Running attack, red there. Ceballos slowing things down, and she gets dug also by Creamline. And again, those heavy hands from Michelle Gumabaw never fails.
Defense got mixed up. Nagkatinginan si Estoque and Mondoñedo. When the ball is in the middle of the two players, you always have to play right. Parang unspoken rule na siya. Always play right para hindi bumabagsak yung bola.
Oh, muntik nang bumagsak yung bolang yon, but Estoque will save. Oh, wow, great read there by Minor. Ceballos with the attack, and Torres could not keep that in play. And Zus Coffee is really playing in step with Creamline here. Seeing good transition coming from Zus, defense to offense, and they're able to run their plays.
Siguro yun din yung advantage na maraming batang players yung Zus. When you're up against a strong team or a powerhouse team like Creamline, iba yung motivation na natatanggap and mas gusto nilang manalo, and they're showing everybody that they can compete against the veterans. They're now up by 1.
Sabi nga nila, we showed that na. Di ba? Natalo na namin sila. Must be great motivation for them. And that one is inside from Eliza Valdez. Now just finding the middle of their zone 6 empty.
Point number 2 for Eliza Valdez. Siya pa din yung nagiging target sa serves ng Zus Coffee, but she already knows that.
Yeah.
So she came prepared and she has been passing really well, at least in the first half of the opening set.
Score now very close as we see another point here for Creamline. Pangs Panaga now getting ready to serve. Oh, that was mistimed, but it ended in Minor's favor.
Yeah. Lucky point
Yeah.
for Zus Coffee. That's point number 3 for AC Minor, tying the output of Kate Santiago. So they are the top scorers right now for their team. For Creamline scattered, parang karamihan ng players nasa 2-point mark.
Estoque blocked. And it's Gumabaw's turn with a kill block. And that's her 3rd point.
Total shutdown by Michelle Gumabaw on Estoque. Look at that. No entry.
It's all about timing.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Michelle Gumabaw.
Good first ball there from Ceballos. With a chance here. Ball right back to Zus. And it's going to be a free ball for the Cool Smashers. Combination attack picked up. Great defense by Zus. One more chance here. These rallies just go on. Inside, but Liza Valdez did not have an easy time to get that point. And that's what we're seeing. That's what you appreciate about Zus. Pinahihirapan nila ang Creamline.
Now, it's an all-around game for Eliza Valdez from receiving to attacking now. Even in the blocking department, she's getting some numbers.
But you want to talk about the saves from Micah God there. He's doing really great as libero. I think she was an outside hitter.
Yes, outside hitter.
Yeah. And Creamline up by 3 now in our second technical timeout.
Bitin na kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, Chicky Roapuno with Neil Flores, Jana Ahido also joining us from the sidelines, and the Creamline Cool Smashers fans are out and in support of their team, who will make an appearance also on Sunday for the last day of competition. They will be going for the bronze medal, going up against Cherry Tigo. Excited fans. Great day for volleyball this Friday. And for those of you just joining our coverage, it was a fantastic game between Kobe Shinwa and Cherry Tigo before this one. A reverse sweep by our guests, Kobe Shinwa. Meantime, look at this play. Rito will be credited for that block.
They've been getting a lot of dividends from their net defense. Serving is also working well for Creamline. They're getting multiple free balls from Zus Coffee.
Oh, that was inside. And Zus has to do a little bit of adjusting here. Lagi silang nahuhuli with the deep balls.
Same lang naman yun eh, papalo, may papalo. Di ko cover natin. Nakapwesto kayo doon, tapos panunurin nyo pa rin yung bola. Ano pa silbi ng pagpwesto nyo? Still. Wala.
Okay.
Great points from Coach Jerry. Zus Coffee has been working hard in terms of defense. Nakakuha sila ng magagandang rebounds, and they have been defending the hits of Creamline as well sa back row. Yun nga lang, pagdating sa transition, nabibitin yung coverage nila. So they always have to anticipate na babalik yung bola para may suporta yung attackers nila up front. And even in passing, naaalanganin ngayon yung Zus Coffee.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of shank passes from their end. So that's one of the things that they have to clean up, because the lead is at 4 for the Cool Smashers.
It was up to 5, and we saw Zus just within a point. It was 5 straight points there for Creamline. Everything that Coach Jerry was talking about is the kind of thing that he already saw from Zus in the beginning of this set. Arroyo could not keep the ball in play, but he talked about Zus having to clean up. I think they really just have to hark back to how they're performing in the first part of this set.
That was Creamline's 5th official kill block. The first set. Now we're seeing a double sub from Coach Sharon Meneses. Rhea Villarete and Lori Bernardo will check in to give Creamline a full front line.
Second best blocking team in this tournament. Talking about Creamline, so we're not surprised. And this time Nogales dug again by Valdez. One more chance for Zus. Ondoniedo wants to score.
It's another trick up her sleeve.
We saw her with a 1-2 earlier, and a very prolific setters in this matchup. Good serve. Good up by Galanza, though. Again, it's the blocking.
Kill block.
Galanza's credited for that one.
Yeah, kill block number 6 for Creamline. Try Troncoso will check in for Zus Coffee. So, pakunti-kunti pinapasok na ni Coach Jerry yung usual starters niya.
You know, they want to end on a positive note. And if you want to win one game in the Invitationals, you want it to be against Creamline if you're Zus. But they're having a difficult time now as Creamline now looking for only 4 points after that ace.
Passing is still the problem for Zus Coffee. That's an ace for Sheena Turing.
Troncoso a little bit under the ball there. And Estoque. That ball still good. Bernardo's in the game. Estoque again. Shut out. Kapapasok lang ni Lori Bernardo. Naka-kill block pa rin. It's all about the blocks in this first set.
The kill blocks just keep on coming for the white shirts. 7 big points from their net defense.
Good save there by Klo. Galanza hitting it off the hands. That's her 4th point, and Creamline only needing 2 to win this first set. Naiwan na ang Zus. Zus started out pretty hot, but we're seeing a bit of a meltdown, not from the Creamline Cool Smashers, but from the Thunderbelles. Bernardo will go up. Another chance here for Zus. Back row attack, too much. It doesn't look like Estoque is ready for that, actually.
The flow is just off right now for Zus Coffee. They're trying to connect those 3 touches. Pero hindi nagtatagpo yung players on the floor. And now, Creamline is already at set point. That's 9 set points for the Cool Smashers.
Oh, and they did it the easy way. Pinadali na lang ni Sheena Turing. That's 2 aces for her in this first set. And she wins it for her squad. And let's take a look at the point of the set, brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Whitening Lotion. 25-15. Such a contrast from the way the first set started. We'll talk more about it after the break. (25-15), the Cool Smashers winning by 10. The score betrays a little bit the good start of Zus. Hindi natin makikita sa end score. Pero ang ganda sana ng simula ng Zus, pero naiwan na rin sila.
In the midpoint of set 1, nakakuha pa ng lamang yung Zus Coffee. But when Creamline started to deliver those heavy serves, that was the time that it went downhill for Zus Coffee. They weren't able to pass well. That's why ang daming free ball nakuha yung Creamline. And even in transition, Creamline had the advantage. They were getting a lot of production from their attackers up front. And balanced talaga yung naging distribution ni Kyle Negrito when it comes to the setting. But the biggest advantage of Creamline in set number 1 was their blocking. Look at the difference in the net defense.
You don't see that very often.
Versus 2.
Yeah.
But in the other categories, hindi naman nalalayo. But again, for Zus Coffee, they have to focus on passing because alam naman natin na yun yung primary advantage ng Creamline against their opponents. They always deliver those heavy serves in multiple rotations. Kyle Negrito, Alyssa Valdez, Sheena Torre, all of them really serve hard.
So that was a 12-2 run for Creamline to end set 1. Something that Zus really has to think about. And we know that when Creamline gets started, it's really hard to break their momentum. And nandun na. But again, we remember that Zus was able to take Creamline in 5 sets back in July in I think it was in Iloilo, in Pasig, no?
Yeah.
So that's something that this franchise will never forget. That's definitely a highlight for them. And something that they should remember coming into this second set. Zus also, as you mentioned, Neil, a late addition to the Invitational tournament. So this is actually a plus for them to be able to get more experience. That's a good up there for Zus. Eroa doing her thing. Estoque blocked, but Eroa was there. One more time for Estoque with a push. Galanza put it up. We're starting with a rally. Line judge says that's in. Dagdagan pang block ng Creamline.
Lapit na sa double digits yung numbers.
I mean, you don't see that very often. 8 kill blocks in one set like we saw earlier. Coming from different players at that. Good first ball. That's what it takes. And a quick point for Zus Nogales with her third.
That was a great set from Mondoñedo. Pass was a bit low, but she was still able to deliver that perfectly to Riza Nogales.
Oh, wow. Just wow, that ace. Riza Nogales having a great day. Maganda gising ni Nogales.
Last second, bumagsak yung serve ni Riza Nogales, so that will be back-to-back points for her.
And you know, we know how great of a receiver Gemma Galanza is, so if you saw an ace against her, it must be a really good serve. But she gets a point back with that attack.
She overtakes all scorers from Creamline. Now she's at 6.
You know, the absence of thoughts and BDLC, Gemma Galanza is scoring in the 20s more often than we see, than we are used to. Oh! Muntik na magpatong-patong ng Creamline, but they really will still just go for the ball. Let's bring in Jana Ahido for her report.
Well, Chiki and Neil, as Creamline took off back in the first set, napaisip ako, tama nga si Coach Sherwin, baka madali talaga mag-move on sa mga talo ang Creamline. Well, you both noted at the start of the broadcast how Creamline won't let this go easy, especially with the bronze match still on Sunday. And to that, Alyssa Valdez says they're still fighting. She and Coach Sherwin even assured me that they still have Sunday to go, and today is going to be a test for that. So let's see how set 2 will pan out for the Cool Smashers, Chiki and Neil.
Well, this is something that Zus has to really enjoy, a 2-point lead. But yes, we will see. And I'm sure all the Creamline fans are excited also to see if Cool Smashers will be able to pull off a 19th podium finish.
Mukhang madali din mag-move on yung Zus Coffee after that first set.
Tama ka dun.
They're now in the lead.
A 3-point lead. Outside for Jai Broncoso. And Zus Coffee just has to sustain this kind of level of play because we saw the same thing in the first set around this time.
That's also a difficult target. Kung mapapansin natin, yung servers ng Zus, sinisiksik nila kay Alyssa, saktong-sakto dun sa linya. That unforced error from Pangs Panaga will give Zus Coffee another 3-point lead so that they just regained that lead back.
Estoque there with the serve. Gumabo again will get a chance, and that's going to be last touch. Zus, so a point for Creamline. Gumabo with 4 points already.
Lucy Minor was also late for the support block.
Oh, tough serves.
As we mentioned, everybody can serve hard from Creamline. So for Zus Coffee, importante yung mga mabilisang side out para mapaikot mo yung server.
Pero sino bang pipiliin mong server dyan? From Creamline, they're all a threat. Oh, almost for Gumabaw, but again, AC Minor now leading all scorers from Zus. She has 5. She has been very effective at the front. We see this kind of quick plays is really what works against a defensive team like Creamline na ayaw talaga magpabagsak ng bola. Oh, nice pancake. Could not keep it in play though. Good try by Troncoso. Sheena Turing will get that point. Good spread of points here for Creamline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 players already with 5 points. Or 3. Valdez, Turing, and Gumabaw, and Galance has 6. Even Kyle Negrito has 3 points already. And again, Nogales missing the mark, but they're calling for a check ball. Let's see if there is contact there. Are they going to challenge? Looks like they will.
Block touch challenge from Zus Coffee.
That was Riza Nogales there. And we see the middles getting a lot of action, which is something that I think is intentional for Zus. Sabi mo nga, with the blockers so effective on the Creamline side, you want to get everybody in on the action as far as offense goes para manghula man lang yung mga blockers ng Creamline. Was the score in the first set for those who are just joining us. And that looks clean. Yeah. Yep, that's going to be a point for Creamline. So another miss by Riza Nogales. A bit far, a bit long on that last attack. And we're now tied at 7. Floater. It floats outside though.
Too strong and too high for Eliza Valdez. That will lead us to our first technical timeout. Zus up 8-7.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the last day of the preliminaries, the day before the finals take place in our short but very exciting invitational tournament. And we've got the Creamline Cool Smashers going up against the Zus Coffee. Zus still with a 1-point lead. They lost 25-15 in that first set. Good read there by Aroa. Zus doing a little better against the blocks of Creamline in the second set so far. Ceballos hitting it off the hand, so they're learning how to do that now.
Ceballos is one of those powerful hitters, maybe in system or out of system. So that's one of her specialties, to go off the hands of the blockers.
Tough serve. Galanza gets the point. Galanza working overtime there with the receive, and then she goes up for the attack. That spike at the set. Let's take a look at it one more time. That one brought to you by Duncan Pasalubong ng Bayan.
I mean, she's just so consistent when it comes to the power in her hits. Kahit na broken play or break ball yung ibibigay sa kanila, you would still feel the power in the hits of Gemma Galanza. Kaya very efficient pa din siya, or effective, kahit na hindi optimal yung nagiging sets.
And Gemma again. This time read by Mondoñedo. And look at Zus just fighting to keep the ball in play. But that did not work out. And Pangs Panaga will score her third point.
Creamline is now in double digits in the blocking category. They're
Wow.
at 10. And we're not yet halfway through the second set.
And Nogales did well there. Troncoso now with a tip. Good defense. Oh, wow. Negrito doing Negrito things.
If you can do it, I can do it
Sabi
too.
niya.
Sabi niya, nakadalawa na kasi. Ikaw, Mondoñedo sa kanya kanina. It's her time to get that point from the 1-2 play.
And Kyle Negrito doing well, spreading out the points, including her own 4 points. Yan ang efficiency talaga. Yan ang meron si Kyle. Umi-score pa. And you can hear it from the crowd here, appreciating Gemma Galanza and all her hard work.
Bago pa man siya tumalon, people already knew that it was going to be a point for Creamline. She found her advantage against Kate Santiago.
Oh, that falls inside! Gina Toring! Nangongolekta ng service ace. That's her third today. Nasa second set pa lang tayo.
Saktong-sakto sa dulo.
Tough serves from Gina Toring. Too easy for Creamline. Oh, that was tough. Didn't do much about that. Too close to the net. And these are easy points that Zus is awarding to Creamline. Ang bilis ng pangyayari. Look at that lead now for Creamline. And yes, a necessary timeout for Zus.
Jonathan now and his wife supporting the Creamline Cool Smashers and the rest of the team. Tots Carlos, Pau Soriano, Gia de Guzman.
Meantime, there was deafening silence in that last huddle from Zus Coffee. I think that's just a sign for them to settle down.
Instant challenge from Creamline. It's a ball in, ball out challenge from the Cool Smashers. The lines judge called it in. Kyle Negrito asked Coach Sherwin to push that button.
That ball went deep into the corner. I think everybody does want to see that again. And, you know, we saw this same takeover. Oh, let's see. Labas nga!
It was outside to the delight of Coach Sherwin. Sabi ni Kyle, sabi sa'yo, Coach.
The challenge is successful, point to the Creamline.
And they are not going to give away points that easy. And you're talking about the takeover of Creamline, which happened much sooner this second set. Nakita natin to nangyari sa set 1 din. And once they got started, it was difficult to stop. Whoa! And those kill blocks just keep keep on coming.
Was that a triple block from Creamline we just saw? Take a look at that again. It was a 3-woman block, but that block will be credited to Pangs Panaga.
This is definitely a team effort. This is, if you're looking at the score sheet, this is something you want to see. Everybody contributing in this game.
It's another free ball for Creamline.
Alanza going up. Good stop there by Zus. Oh! One more try. Kate Santiago. Dug by Eliza Valdez. Over ball. And Gemma Galanza hitting the net that time. And a break here for Zus. And they need to capitalize on this and see if they can start a streak and just play cleaner volleyball from here on out. That's what they need to do.
Based on the first set and the first half of the second set, kita natin that Zus can actually build their own lead. But they're having a hard time maintaining that lead.
Yeah. And with breaks like that, Creamline just does not waste any opportunity to score. And that's why they're up by 6 in the second technical timeout.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
And when we look at the replays, and we're going to see it also mamaya, pagkatapos ng set, the highlight plays will be filled with offensive blocks coming from Creamline. But that last play with Gemma Galanza getting another point. She has 9 points already, so Galanza leading all scorers from Creamline in this game. Gemma will try, and she will get another one. Quickly getting into double-digit territory.
She's the first player in double digits for both teams. As I said, she's very consistent when it comes to offense. Now babalik si Chini Arroyo for Zus Coffee. Try to mount a comeback because they're staring at a 7-point deficit.
Tough serve there from Creamline. Broken play. Gumabaw. Whoa! Nogales and Arroyo with the offensive block this time.
That's a taste of their own medicine. That's the second kill block for Risa Nogales.
And now AC Minor up front. We've seen some good things coming from AC as well. It's the two middle blockers, Risa Nogales and AC Minor, leading the pack, leading the charge here for Zus. And now a service ace for Nogales. Lead still 5 for Creamline though.
Vargas will check in to replace Michelle Gumabaw.
12-17.
Zus looking for a run here. They need a string of points. First ball. Nogales with a save. Chini Arroyo sending it over. Negrito was there. Here's a chance for Zus. And that's a good choice. When you got Minor up front, you want to go to her.
Yeah. That's why passing was my biggest concern for Zus Coffee, because you have a middle blocker in AC Minor. You have to be able to utilize her presence up front. Hindi mo yun magagawa kung hindi mo maihahatid yung bola papunta kay Clo Mondoñedo. But every time they deliver a good pass to Clo Mondoñedo, she finds a way to set that ball to AC Minor.
Oh! But just a quick response there from Gemma Galanza. She just wants to get things done.
She's having
in
a great
no time.
game.
Yeah.
Galanza.
Look at those numbers from Galanza. 2 blocks aside from the 9 points. And a violation. Just not what Zus needs at this juncture.
It's a net fault called on Clo Mondoñedo. The challenge from Zus Coffee.
Yeah, the hair. Yung kirintas niya nahulog sa net. Break here for Zus. Still a 5-point lead. Doable. It's gonna be tough, but still manageable here for Zus.
Service.
Ball right back, and it's these quick points that Zus Coffee really needs to come up with. Minor again for that last point. Quick thinking there for AC Minor.
A lot of good things happen to Zus Coffee pag nasa harapan si AC Minor. So at this point, I think they figured that out already na pag nasa harap si AC, let's give all the support when it comes to reception efficiency so that she can just focus on converting all of these sets into points.
Kaso mo lang, ganun din ang preparasyon ng Creamline. Pag nandyan si AC Minor, alam na nila. Oh, we got new setter. Caligrito will get to rest a bit with Villarete. Right away again. A side out.
Another substitution for Creamline. Nika Celis will check in for Sheena Turing.
And you know, it's great to see these standout players from the UAAP, these rookies, getting court time. Nika Celis, of course, one of the stars of UP Fighting Maroons. AC Minor dug that time. One more chance. Arroyo this time, getting it past the 2-man block.
That hit was full of power. A block breaker against the double block set up by Creamline. Sakto naman yung placement ng hands ng Cool Smashers. Masyado lang talaga malakas yung palo ni Chini Arroyo.
Gumabao going deep and getting that side out. Again, just really giving Zus a hard time. Nakakadalawang puntos ang Zus. Babawi ang Creamline.
Liza Roa let that one go. First glance kasi sa kanya, it looks long.
Yeah. Tapos
Pero
bumabagsak.
Bumabagsak yung bola ni Michelle Gumabao.
Liza setting up Gumabao. Ceballos is dug. One more time. Good read by the blockers of Zus. Ceballos tries again. And third time's a charm for Fiola Ceballos. Zus really fighting to stay in the second set.
It's nice to see her mixing things up. Kanina pa natin siya nakikita going to powerful hit. We saw that opening for a drop ball. Creamline wasn't able to pick it up. Lead is down to 3.
The blocking there, but that one goes out, and Liza Valdez will score her 7th.
Serving 18. Serving for Creamline, Liza Valdez.
They have a 4-point lead, and they need 3 points to win. Here's a chance on offense again for Zus. And that one went into the net. Nogales could not manage to get the side out.
23 serving 18.
That will bring us to warning point for Creamline.
Good floater there from Valdez. And that's an ace for the Phenom. And, you know, all of her fans so happy to see her at 100%. Finally playing at the top of her game once again. Timing din kasi nga wala si Pons, wala si Tots, wala yung some important players giving Liza Valdez a chance to shine once again, and that she has done in the past couple of tournaments. And an easy set win here for Creamline. 25-18, that one, error on the attack from Zus. And we want to show you a point to the set. That's brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. And Zus has to dig deep for this third set because Creamline has figured them out. And we'll be back after the break.
Drive-in jerseys. Handa na ba kayo sumalo? Alright, taas ang kamay. We have a bazooka. Alright, itaas ang kamay sa gusto ng Fabriano drive-in jerseys. Ayun na. On its way to your area, dadali namin niya sa pinakamaingay na sections. Alright, meron pa. Zus Coffee, there you go. All right, thank you so much, Fabriano Appliances, known for its cooking ranges made in Europe, refrigerators, air conditioners, washing machines, and many more. The official home and commercial appliance partner of the PVL.
Twenty-four minutes to settle the score in the second set. 25-18 is how that ended. Zus really needing to figure things out here in the third set. We did mention that this is actually just a bonus for Zus to actually be participating in the Invitational tournament. But this is a chance for them also to show what they've got against Creamline and how they're able to beat them in the on-tour series. So let's see what they need to do. What do they need to do in this third set here?
Well, Creamline is still sticking to their system. Again, serving and blocking, yun yung pinakamalaking advantage nila right now against Zus. So for Zus, yun pa rin yung hinahanap ni Coach Jerry. He's looking for coverage. He's looking for stability in the passing so that they can utilize their attackers. They have big talent there eh.
Yeah. Kahit
na hindi sila kompleto, nandun naman eh. Pero importante na mapolish muna nila yung first contact dun sa bola para pagdating kay Clo Mondoñedo. Ang dami niyang pwede gawin kasi. So, they still need to focus more in passing. See the numbers, Creamline still has more numbers in attacking and in blocking. Serving, napantayan ng Zus Coffee. Lisa Nogales had 2 aces in that frame. She also had a couple of kill blocks. So it's all there for Zus Coffee. The potential is there. They have the pieces, but they have to bring it all together and play as one. Because in set number 1, we looked for the smooth flow. Nag-improve naman ng second set, but they need to do more if they want to extend this match to a 4th frame.
Yeah, and they start out really great. They come off the bench and start the sets with a lot of promise. And then nawawala. Medyo naluluno din sila dahil nga alam natin, Creamline, they are not able to defend their title in this invitational tournament, but they are showing everybody that they're good and ready to get that bronze medal against Cherry Tigo in a couple of days. Kyle Negrito is apologizing for that opening service error. So Zus will score first in this third set. A must-win for the Thunderbelles if they want to keep playing. Good hang time by Gemma Galanza there. Ginny Arroyo going up. Another chance here for Zus. Good combination. Great read by Torres. That ball right back. And you like what you see. If you're Zus, yun na nga, extend the rallies. Pahirapan nyo man lang, not the quick points that we saw a lot of from Creamline in the latter part of the second set.
Kumbaga, they also have to push Creamline to give them their fair share of free balls. Because in the past 2 sets, mas maraming free balls yung nakuha yung Creamline compared sa Zus.
And that's outside, unfortunately, for Zus. But yeah, we're seeing Creamline, they just have such a nose for the ball. Parang pag ang bilis ng balik ng bola sa kanila, ilalabas na nila kami, nasusungkit at nasusungkit pa rin nila. Santiago, narinig mo yun? And that's all power from Kate Santiago. She has 4 points. Jana Ejido has a report. Go, Jana.
Oh, Chiki and Neil, we all know the story of the Zus Coffee Thunderbelles here at the PVL Invitational. A very unexpected entry. And for Coach Jerry Yee, this is the team's way of showing up. As he adds, ginagawa ng paraan every game. In fact, he's grown more patient in this conference, wanting his team to be more motivated despite the circumstances. And the players themselves noticed this, sharing how when they got a set against PLDT yesterday, this was a big deal for Coach Jerry already. Something he celebrated and was cheering for. So knowing him here in the PVL, Chiki and Neil, I want to know what you think about his approach for Zus here in the Invitational.
Well, I'm still wondering about that last timeout when he said absolutely nothing. But then when the girls came back, umiscore naman sila. So I think Coach Jerry is the most mysterious coach there is. I don't know, Jana, if you agree. You get to talk to him a lot, but ikaw, Neil.
I agree kasi it's hard to get a reaction from Coach Jerry. So just to hear Jana say that he celebrated that set win against PLDT goes a long way.
Yeah. That must mean something for them because PLDT, of course, if you're following this tournament, they are the only undefeated team. They're on top of the standings. They will be gunning for the gold against Kobe Shinwa. That's happening on Sunday as well. So, maka-set win ka nga naman sa PLDT. That's really cause for celebration. They have to remember how they did that. Remember how they're capable of doing that. This rally just keeps on going. Bernardo kinaliwa ni Lori.
Second stringers are now getting some playing time from Coach Sherwin Meneses. Not only Lori Bernardo, but also Mitch Gamit.
Mitch Gamit has had a lot of good minutes and has really shown also her worth here with Creamline in the past games. Of course, Tika Celis was able to get some playing time today as well. Santiago dug there by Kyle Negrito. Good cover. Ooh! And you know, you're happy about Lori Bernardo because she is finally getting her moment in the sun.
She's also a southpaw, so it's difficult to guard the left-handed opposite hitter. Nakita natin siya before as a middle for Creamline, but now she's very comfortable in occupying that opposite hitter position, lalo na wala si Tots Carlos, so kailangan ni Mitch gumabaw ng kapalitan.
Was that called inside? I think it is. No, look at the score here. Creamline up by 3 early in this third set, but Zus Coffee will get a chance here. And another thing, we want to talk about Chini Arroyo, who scored 23 points against Creamline last month, and she has not been a factor here. So if she is able to contribute like she has here so far in this third set, it's going to go a long way for Zus. Oh, looks like it's going to be called against Creamline.
That will be an
Overreaching.
illegal attack because the first referee is saying that Aliyah Torres stepped on the attack line when she set that ball.
Ah.
They'll be checking for a foot fault.
And so they're challenging that call, it seems. Well, the score stands at 6-4, so it's an early lead for Creamline. We were talking about Lori Bernardo, how really coming out of UP, a lot of people were happy for her to be part of Creamline. Pero ngayon mo na lang talaga nakikita she's become so comfortable with the team and she's already more confident, more self-assured, and that shows in the game. Let's see what gives with this foot fault. Everybody just waiting as well. This was a quick invitational tournament.
Bilis po
Haniel.
pangyayari. I know aside from the PVL, people are very excited about the upcoming World Championships.
Yeah.
September 12 na.
Oh, wow.
So let's go all out and support Alas Pilipinas.
Yes, 32 of the best men's teams in the world in our shores.
Oh!
Wala. Whoop!
Yes, konting-konti.
The challenge is unsuccessful point and serves
That will be unsuccessful for Creamline. So if you're a libero, you can't go to that overhead set sa harapan. So sometimes yung mga liberos na nagjo-jump set, they make sure na tumalon sila before the attack line.
So Coach Sherwin hoping for a reversal of that call, didn't get it. As things are happening for Zus now since that call. AC Minor, 1 point away from double digits. As Chini Arroyo continues to serve. So we talked about Chini Arroyo really needing to come up and show up for her team today. She's showing good defense so far. And AC Minor misses the mark there. Couldn't get the ball over the net. And that was a short streak for Zus. They couldn't extend it.
7 serving 5, serving Lori Bernardo.
Minor trying to make amends, and quickly she gets the point. And now for AC Minor.
She is the leading scorer for Zus Coffee at 10. Sumunod sa kanya, si Nogales with 6. So it has been the middle blockers for Zus Coffee. They're not getting the usual numbers from their wing spikers because they are getting checked by the blockers of Creamline. Kaya si Clo Mondoñedo, humihingi talaga siya ng magandang pasa para magamit niya yung middles at the very least. That's another kill block for Riza Nogales. That's her third. That will bring her total output to 7 points.
So Zus just needs a mini streak here, a mini run. Let's see if they can take the lead. Whoa, good read by Minor. Arroyo from back row. Joust won by Zus. Ball back to Zus. Great read there by Eliza Valdez. Getting used to these rallies between these two teams. And what a way to end it. Chinagalan talaga ni Fiola Ceballos. And that was worth the effort for Zus because they are up by 1 in this first technical timeout.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
definitely not over yet for Zus Hockey. They lost the first 2 sets, 25-15, 25-18, but they have finally taken over Zus here early in this 3rd set. Score is 8-7. Let's see if Zus can keep it going. Good stop there by Nogales. Zambalios. One more chance here for Zus. Fiola will go again. Nabantayan this time.
That's a 1 point for Creamline.
And Creamline will get the ball right back.
You have to applaud the efforts of Riza Nogales. She's trying her best to get those touches against the Creamline attackers. Ngayon, dikit lang yung laban. 8-all. Just like the first 2 sets, nakakadikit yung Zus. But these free balls, talagang sa Creamline napupunta.
And we talked about how Galanza is just really such an efficient player na walang pinipiling magandang set, sabi mo nga. And she doesn't even look for those highlight attacks. She just sends the ball over, scores however way. She has 12 points today. Arroyo there with the defense. We're liking the defense from Chini Arroyo, but she has to come up with some points. Good dig by Zus. Oh, may pito.
Net violation will be called on Mitch Gamit.
Yeah. That's
Another deadlock at 9 this time.
That's a break for Zus. And they cannot waste these opportunities to get points. Oh! Ceballos knew what to do. And Santiago sending the ball over. Good defense from Eliza Valdez. Galanza with a killer this time. Ball hits the ground.
She can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Gemma Galanza now with 13 points. What about that dig from Eliza Valdez?
Dupot ni Eliza. That started things off. Hindi sinayang ni Gemma Galanza. I think it's just the quick thinking of Gemma Galanza that sets her apart. Ang bilis mag-isip. I think half of it is instinct already. She just knows what to do.
Well, she has the elevation. She also has the power. So kayang-kaya niyang sumilip dun sa defense pattern before she makes a decision. On the other hand, we just saw Kate Santiago score for Zus Hockey.
Interesting, you talk about her elevation and her power, but she doesn't even have the height is not an advantage, but it hardly matters. As we see, Gemma Galanza is able to compensate.
When a certain player is on sa Creamline, alam ni Kyle Negrito yun. So she will keep on feeding them these balls to milk the maximum production of an individual.
And talaga, hindi na tayo nagugulat when Gemma Galanza scores consistently in the 20s. Had cut shots, but that did not go in. So now it's Zus Coffee just missing the mark. I mean, the plays, now they're able to come up with more creative ways to score, but they gotta get those points in. Santiago again, she stopped. Galanza this time with a blocker in front of her, and Eliza Valdez is working so hard at defense.
Ang bilis ng balik ng bola. She was still on the floor, so she wasn't able to cover for Gemma Galanza.
Well, that's exactly what Zus needed to do.
That's another kill block though for Riza Nogales. Is also almost in double digits.
Yeah. Again, look at the Riza Nogales almost, and the frustration on her part. Ang gandang puto nun, sabi ni Riza Nogales, napabayan lang. That's just too bad for Zus. Let's take a look at that spike of the set brought to you by Duncan Masalubong ng Bayan. Muntik ang maging big of the set pero hindi nabuhay.
Nanghinayang si Coach Jerry because it was perfectly popped up by Riza Nogales. It wasn't perfect in a sense na sumakto sa setter's box, but it was high enough for them to be able to set up their counter-attack. Nga lang nagkalituhan si Chini Arroyo and Chloe Mondoñedo. Of course, hindi natin marinig if Mondoñedo already asked for help, but either way, Nogales is working
she's just
hard for her
beside
team.
All around, really. Lisa Nogales is having a good game, but that's what you're saying, no? Dapat kailangan sabay-sabay sila coming up with the good games here. And service ace, putting Zus Coffee just within a point against Creamline. Kate Santiago with 6. So they just all need to come together.
They want to be in this situation kasi 1 point is easier definitely compared to the leads in set number 1 and 2 na mahirap na talagang habulin.
Oh! Pero yung mga ganyan, hindi sila pwede magpabaya. And these are just 3 points, unexpected points for Creamline. That one is for Pangs Panaga. Solo block. It wasn't even as solid, pero hindi pa rin na ibalik ng Zus. Oh, AC Minor.
Into the block,
And
AC
she
Minor.
is really the go-to.
She's so shining so bright for Zus Coffee. Even if she missed the first few games, sabak agad for the rookie. Double sub this time for Coach Jerry Yee.
And Oliver Sosa, who also did well in the last game that they played against PLDT, where they actually took a set. Sosa scored in double digits in that game. And Liza Valdez with a hit out. She has 9.
Second technical timeout, 16 for Creamline, 14 for
Creamline up by 2 in our second technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Subdivision for Creamline, 1 out, 7 Gumabo in. 9 out, 21 Villarete in. 2 team captain out, 17 Vargas in.
Back at the Big Dome, we are watching Creamline go up against Zus Coffee. They took the first 2 sets handily, and they are up by 2 now, but Zus keeping it close.
This is their best set so far as they cut the lead down to 1. So they're pushing hard. They're trying to extend this match to a 4th set. Again, it was AC Minor scoring for Zus Coffee, so it has been the tandem of Riza Nogales and the AC Minor doing the damage.
Oh, wow! Now AC Minor wants to get into the service ace count.
That is 13 points for AC Minor.
Support sa kabila, support dito. Support girls! Ha? Okay, help each other. Go girls! All in! Creamline!
Okay! Girls, focus natin yung bola ha. Yung bola. Look at the bola.
Really no cause for concern yet for Creamline. They are tied at 16, up 2 sets to none. But I guess they want to finish and finish quick. They also want to get some rest. They don't want to expend too much effort and make sure there are no injuries going into the bronze medal match on Sunday. Gumabaw! And she was, she had 3 points in the second set. And this is her 7th point. So very steady and the always reliable Mitch Gumabaw.
That's the goal for Creamline, to finish this in 3 straight sets, because once this match extends to a 4th, ang dami ng pwedeng mangyari. Alam naman natin na mapaglaro yung tadhana ng volleyball. At one point, you're up by 2 sets. The next thing you know, pwedeng ma-reverse sweep.
And nga, in the history of Creamline, I think these 2 tournaments have been the most trying for them. So, a lot of lessons learned for Creamline in the past couple of months. And netball challenge.
That looked like a clean kill block from our end at the very least. Might be a way for Coach Sherwin to ice the server of Zus Coffee.
Well, we're tied at 17. Again, Zus looking much better in this 3rd set. They're doing what they need to do to keep playing in this match. They see the urgency, maybe the shuffling that Coach Jerry did with the players is working out. Dali Versosa there now, and like we said, she was able to score 10 points against PLDT, the more successful team in this particular tournament.
As expected, no net faults there from Zus Coffee. Score will stick 17 all. You had the most deadlocks here in set number 3.
And that's good news for Zus.
It's a race to 8 for both teams.
Zus has to keep in mind how Creamline is able to also just accomplish streaks. And they have to make sure that they get the ball and make their own streaks. Oh, that one got away from Versosa. She was hoping to keep the ball in play, but Mitch Gumabaw had other plans.
Was able to get some rest from the bench because of the performance of Lori Bernardo. But they do have to end this in 3 straight sets. Kaya binalik na rin ni Coach Sherwin.
That's a good first ball. And Estoque also only her 3rd point today, so she has time to pick up her game, and we know what she is capable of. We saw that in that last game where she scored 15. So if Dali Versosa and Estoque just get their game on like they did against PLDT, they can do that if they extend to a 4th set.
So one substitution was not allowed, so Dolly Versosa will be forced to play in outside hitter position in this rotation at least.
Versosa will go up for the attack. Covered by Kyla Kienza there. And again, it's Gumabaw doing the damage. Nakapahinga talaga si Mitch Gumabaw.
That's it for the quick double sub of Coach Sherwin. Balik si Lori Bernardo, Kyle Negrito. They only need 5 more points. Make that 6 points.
Coach Sherwin wanting that full front, knowing how both Risa Nogales and AC Minor are coming up with the goods for Zus. They want that coverage at the front. Kyle Negrito, we know her serves are quite lethal. Oh, good stop there by Arroyo. Santiago, stop there by Negrito. Quick action at the net. Back set by Kate Santiago. That was tough. Lori Bernardo didn't waste opportunity to score, and Creamline now up by 2. This is crunch time for Zus. Again, these tough serves from Negrito. Galanza going up. Oh, ball still good. Good heads up there by Zus. Galanza again with a soft one. One more time for Gemma, and that hits the antenna.
Making it look so easy. She saw the right hand of Kate Santiago. Mas malapit sa antenna, so she immediately went for a hit out.
Again, it's the quick thinking of Gemma Galanza. She's already at 16. Naabot pa sa 20 points to si Gemma today.
She scores the last 4 points for Creamline. She will.
Even against Kobe Shinwa, Gemma had 20. Whoa! She's on a mission.
17.
May gustong gawin si Gemma Galanza. She can win it for Creamline and get her 20 points. Is that the agenda? Let's see. Zus will call for time.
Malambot tayo sa block. Talo tayo. Diba? Hindi naman tayo maraming beses makakapalo eh. Tapos babalik nyo lang ng bastang ganun. Eh. At tayo, ginugulpi tayo sa palo. Eh di paano na?
Let's go!
It's been a struggle since set 1 for Zus to protect their leads. They were able to actually get a couple in this third set, and they kept it close up until this point where Creamline is just pulling away here, close to the 25-point mark.
Creamline is on attack mode. So ngayon na ngayon kailangan ng Zus Coffee yung depensa nila.
That's a great combination attack.
Hard swing. Fast swing there from Kate Santiago from the middle.
We're talking about how you want to see better passes from Zus, Neil, because that gets things started for Klo. Good coverage at the net by AC Minor. Here's a chance for Zus. Minor stopped. One-handed set, almost got away. Creamline's turn now. Lori Bernardo is blocked. Another point for Zus Coffee.
On cue. Spot on defense again for Zus Coffee.
One more time on that.
Block point for AC Minor, who is now at 14 points.
And here
Make that 15.
15. And this is what Zus looks like when they play together. And there's a lot to be said, really, about the talent. Like you said, individually, they have it. Micah Ortiz coming in for the first time here. Oh, but Galanza, we know what she's up to. 18 points. Getting Creamline 2 points away from winning this match.
Free spiking for Gemma Galanza. Zus couldn't do anything about that hit.
And we know that she can score off the serve also. Yeah, good stop there by Kate Santiago. Whoop. Vargas, and another point for Zus. Not over yet.
2 points to tie for Zus Coffee. 2 points to win for Creamline.
Now it's all about composure for Zus Coffee. It's really playing under pressure because they're down by 2 still. And Maldonado will sit out. And Belangan coming in here for that double sub.
Troncoso will play in the right wing. Mabilangan will be setting for Zus Coffee.
Full front row here for Zus, going up against Vargas. And she manages to score before the game is over. Creamline has 3 set points. Rose Vargas with her first point here. Pangs Panaga is at the serve. And Zus Coffee still not out of it. They still have a chance here, but Creamline has 3 shots at the win. Arroyo, too easy for Galanza. Vargas again. Panaga with a dig. Bernardo stopped. One more time for Lori. And a quick one. Good defense from Zus. They keep this rally going. Ros Vargas is stopped. Crowd's liking this last point, potentially. Could this be match point? Ayaw pa rin. Zus will not quit. Ros Vargas one more time. What a rally. Here comes Lori Bernardo again. Ros Vargas, finally. Ros Vargas scoring the game-winning point. What a rally there. Crowd appreciating the effort from both sides. We didn't see spectacular plays on either side of the court. But a win, a point is a point, a win is a win for Creamline. And that is a straight set victory for the Cool Smashers. Take a look at the point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Chinaga din ng Creamline. And you gotta give it to Zus for just keeping the ball in play.
We saved the best rally sa uli. That was the longest rally of the match.
We're going to take a quick break, Neil, and we'll be back with the player of the game and also to take a look at the numbers. A sweep by the Creamline Cool Smashers, leaving the Zus Thunderbelles with a winless tournament here. But still a chance to just hone their skills some more and play against the best of the best here for Zus. So it wasn't a total loss.
I agree. Again, we saw flashes of brilliance from Zus Coffee, but in the end, yung veteran presence ng Creamline, hindi nila na-overcome yon.
Mahirap naman talaga. Let's turn it over to Jana Ahido, who is with the player of the game.
I'm here with our player of the game, Gemma Galanza of the Creamline Cool Smashers with 18 big points, with 13 excellent receptions and 11 excellent digs to match. Gemma, congratulations. Naramdaman ko yung hunger mo, especially in that last set. Tell us, saan nanggaling yung gigil mo coming into today's match?
Siyempre last game na ng elimination, siyempre bibigyan talaga namin yung best namin para makuha din ng momentum para sa game namin for Battle for Third. So, para maganda po yung pasok namin.
Throughout the Invitationals, a mix of wins and losses. Tell me, kumusta yung naging buong journey ng Creamline dito sa one-week Invitational Conference natin?
Siyempre marami pong ups and down na nangyari. Hindi namin nakuha yung goal na gusto namin. Pero ganun talaga. I think ito yung wake-up call sa amin and parang magpa-boost pa sa amin sa mga next conference na lalaruan namin na may kaya pang i-improve yung team.
Alright, and now, mga pagbati mo naman, anyone you would like to greet? Go ahead.
Hello po sa family ko, hello ma, sa mga dogs ko, sa De Jesus family, sa family ng mga teammates ko. Happy birthday, Ditch! And Ponce, hello! Kay Sir Jojo, Sir Alan, si Ma'am Liz Ann, hello po sa inyo, kay Mr. and Mrs. Nang, and sa lahat po ng Creamline Cool Smashers fans. See you po sa Sunday!
Ayan, bronze medal match on Sunday. We will see you on Sunday. Gemma Galanza is your player of the game, Chiquinho.
Thanks so much and congratulations. A much-deserved player of the game honors for Gemma Galanza who worked hard today. And natuwa naman ako yung mga dog lover pala, may fur babies pala ito si Gemma. Binati pa niya, no?
It's one of her best games talaga in the Invitational. She's had a lot of good games.
Yeah.
That's up na lang. But in the end, Creamline just solidified their spot in the bronze medal match. Alam naman natin na meron din silang advantage in terms of set ratio. And even if they lost this matchup, sila pa rin naman talaga yung papasok sa bronze medal match. So, they have a goal. They want to keep that podium streak alive.
Yes,
they will
they
go
do.
up against the Cherry Tigo crossovers. So rest is important for the Cool Smashers. They will rest today and tomorrow, or they might even train tomorrow. But on
Who knows?
Sunday, it's going to be an explosive game day here inside the Big Dome as we head into the final matches of the Invitationals.
That's probably part of the reason why they wanted to end it in 3. Really to get as much rest as they can. Like you said, coming into a tough game against Cherry Tigo. And of course, it's going to be back-to-back the Sunday games for the bronze and the gold as we take a look at the highlights here from the entire match. And like we said, it started off with just a record number of blocks for Creamline. Just fantastic blocking from the Cool Smashers. And in the end, it was just, well, no surprise. It was the kind of caliber team that Creamline is and coming up with their usual performance. Zus Coffee, like I said, it's still a win for them. All of the experience that they gained playing against the best of the best.
In most of the skill categories in this match, lamang talaga yung Creamline. But again, key takeaway for Zus Coffee, they have those advantages in certain rotations. Alam nila, AC Minor, Risa Nogales will show up for them. They even had one more ace compared to Creamline.
Yeah.
But they have to play as one. They have to be able to connect all of those 3 touches moving forward. So for now, congratulations Creamline for winning in 3 sets.
We're all excited to see how this short but sweet and very exciting invitational tournament will end, and you don't have to wait too long. Just a couple of days. On Sunday, right back here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, we've got the battle for bronze at 4 p.m. against these 2 protagonists. And of course, the gold medal match right after that between our guests, Kobe Shinwa, who have gained a lot of fans from their exciting play. These girls just have so much energy. They're going up against the undefeated PLDT high-speed hitters, also the champions from the On Tour. And that is it for us. This has been Chikiro Puno with Neil Flores and Jana Hido and the rest of the Signal Sports team. Ken Natividad, our director, Carlo Graho, our producer. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you right back here on Sunday for the last day of competition of the 2025 Premier Volleyball League.